Nothing going on. I just ain't got nothing to do, and like I said, I don't like to stay inside of my own mind for too long because that'll drive me. Yeah, I hate being driven crazy. I hope nobody's on here. This is short. This is pointless. There is no absolute reason for anybody to really kick it on here at this juncture. If there are people, I would have noticed because I stepped away for that slight moment. Oh, hey, Bud Files, how you doing? I really got nothing popping off right now. I was outside enjoying this weather. It's a weird mix of heat and wind. So it's like hot wind, you catch a breeze when you start to catch a sweat. Nice, nice. Yeah, I probably shouldn't do these side lives, but you know, this is the only way I feel comfortable. That way my shyness don't kick in. Because I can't really take any trips anywhere. This is all Wi-Fi and all that stuff. You know, yada, yada, yada. Either which way, I hope everybody out there chilling, doing good. You know, if you're not, then I hope you're at least working on getting there. You really shouldn't, you know, let anything kill your chill. The reason why I'm hanging out here as opposed to outside is because, man, that sunshine on my shoulders, it does not make me happy. Don't get me twisted, John Denver. You were beautiful with it, but that's still, you know, the sunshine on my shoulders be messing with me because I burn up real fast because of where I'm from. Hey, Easy. How you doing, sir? You doing good over there? Everything chill? I hope so. I'm still tripping. Every time people show up here, I'm all like, no, literally, short, pointless life. I have no agenda whatsoever going on. You know, except for clearing out my head. Good, good. How's the fam bam? Everybody good? But yeah, I'm definitely gonna start gaming up here. I want to do it tonight, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I just got to renewing my the PS Plus. You know, it's not really that I renewed it, but I never cancel it, so it's always taking money from me. I still was like, thank you for commenting on that one video I did where it wasn't even a it was a short. It wasn't a quote battle where I was like, of course that song Vibe was gonna be a killer. I was like, how could it not be? And then I was like, how would he know what I'm talking about? But then I thought to myself, oh wait, he has a daughter. So that's how he would know what I'm talking about. Because Lord knows, there's a lot of crap that we're into, we ain't supposed to be into, and I get our man cards revoked. But then right when they come up and they question us about it, they're just like, we got daughters. Oh, okay, sorry, sir. We didn't mean to bother you. You're like, yeah, you know how I go. It's the only reason I know anything about a High School Musical. Matter of fact, it's like, you might remember it. I don't know if you do, but remember on his lab when him and Dee Dee, they were both applying for different clubs, like Dexter wanted to be in like the Manly Action Club thing? Yeah, see, Cheetah Girls. I know about them. And girl of the 21st century, 22nd. I don't know. Point is that damn zoom song was stuck in my head forever. I wanted to choke people. But how you gonna disappoint a 4-year-old? I know what you meant. Like I told you, pop the pop, I get it. Yeah, well, anyways, on that show, remember, Dexter wanted to join the Action Club, and Dee Dee wanted to join, like, the Pretty Pony Princess Club or whatever, and they got the brochures mixed up, so Dexter was putting on a tutu and, you know, doing all this cutesy stuff. Meanwhile, Dee Dee's wearing military gear, beating up people, getting a tattoo, and then when they were about to beat up Dexter, he told them, and they're like, wait a minute, do you got a sister? And he's like, yeah, and they went, oh, okay, we see how this happened. And they tried to boil Dee Dee alive. That was great. I think the rules were like, wear fatigues, pick on a wimp. Yeah, that was greatness. But anyways, all that was just to say, at first I was like, why is he agreeing with me? And then I went, oh, wait, he has a daughter. I get it now. He's heard it whether he wanted to or not. Because we stupidly indulge. Like, yeah, honey, this is great. Come on, assassin, where are you? But thanks for kicking it with my short, pointless live. This ain't gonna be one of them long ones. I'm so used to making shorts that's what I do. I'm like, I don't know what anybody gotta go do. Sorry, my sister was texting me right now, so I was busy responding to that. Originally, I was thinking like 15 minutes, but I figure I'll just keep them anytime I'm not gaming, half hour. You know, do a half-hour live stream as long as my battery permits. It is hard to find like good streaming times because I don't want to interrupt anybody else's stream, step on their toes and all that. Although it does look better when I do the game streaming because at least then, you know, the camera's a little bit more effective. Yeah. Yes. Always something, right? Would have been nice though if I could go without hearing that if they don't have this thing that they need so much in their life that they'll just die. They'll die. And it's just like, really? This is going to be the cause of your casualty? All right. Let's see, workshopping short ideas. All right. Okay, you probably remember this. There was this show that used to come on called The Torkelsons. Yeah, right. There was this show called The Torkelsons back in the day, right? And then they had the sequel to that, which is called Almost Home. Now, the only thing that bugged me about The Torkelsons was, what happened to the other kids? Like, you know, they all just disappeared. They just kept like Dorothy Chain and I think Stephen Lee, was that his name, or Chucky Lee? I forget. It's been that long. But I always thought that was weird. Also had a young Brittany Murphy on there. That I do remember. I used to confuse her with the girl from Beekman's World. But I was like, what happened to the other kids? I think it used to come on like NBC or ABC. Yeah, they totally did. They're just like Richie Cunningham's older brother. Oh, snap. What up, DJ Fruit Loops? How you doing? Yeah, unfortunately this ain't yeah, good. This ain't a special. Yeah, well, they're never special. It's just random ass thoughts, you know. No, I just remember that the other kids disappeared. Because she had quite a few of them Torkelson children. And then, like an idiot, I was sitting back watching Avonlea. It used to come on the Disney Channel. Well, I was watching Avonlea, and I'm sitting here like, oh, I didn't like this show then. Why am I watching it now? And I'm like, whatever. Oh, yeah. I played the video game of Last of Us. I love that game. One of the most tragic beginnings I've seen in a game in a while. It was Pixar level. And you've been watching The New Adventures of Old Christine? The funny thing about that, my homeboy used to watch it and totally forgot that he did, but he'd tell me about like every episode. I can hope the show's good as the game. I mean, that game is sweet. I'm not going to give my opinion on part 2 because that's a very polarizing topic. Hold on a second. Oh, some cloud shots. Looking all majestic. Oh, yeah, nah, Easy. That's a damn good game. Like, good horror, good tragedy. You like the protagonist. The co-protagonist that doesn't annoy me. Like, she was a cool kid, Ellie. You know, I wasn't a big fan of part 2. Well, best zombie game ever? Yeah, nah, I'm not gonna knock it. I can't knock your opinion on that. But, you know, Resident Evil, to me, that's the game that like set the tone as far as zombie games go. You know what I'm saying? Like, that set the tone. And I remember playing that on the original PlayStation, man. That game was creepy. Yeah, this is true. Resident Evil can't be touched. So, yeah, that goes in a pantheon of its own. So I get what you're saying. Although, while I got you here, did you feel Code Veronica? Because I still get kind of upset that people wanted to hate on that game, and Code Veronica was sweet. It had one of the best openings. Right? They had to. I remember playing that game on Sega Saturn. It's just like, you know, classic gun game, House of the Dead. Fun gun game. I mean, like, to me, that's like one of the last of the good gun games when it comes to just having the gun in your hand, you know, popping. Well, Silent Scope also, but yeah, House of the Dead, as far as zombie games go, it doesn't get enough love. Yeah, they made a House of the Dead movie. It was made by Uwe Boll. The least said about it, better. That's all I can say about it. I don't know what they were doing with that one there. When they made that House of the Dead movie, I'm like, okay, they even made a part 2. And it had Sticky Fingers from Onyx in it. And Sticky Fingers went on to play Blade in the TV show that used to come on Spike TV that nobody seems to remember. I don't get that. It was there. I saw it. Yeah, see? I don't know, but it's hard to make a good video game-based film, isn't it? Like, closest I seen was like Mortal Kombat. Resident Evil series didn't really come close, but it holds its own as a series. Yeah. You know, they even made like Dead Rising into a movie. Those games on Xbox, Dead Rising. Yeah, they made a TV. They made a couple of movies off of them. They were on that app, Sony Crackle. Yeah, there's two Dead Rising movies if I remember. I know that there's one for sure. Don't quote me on if there's a second one. Yeah, but they made a movie out of it. It had to do it from this John Tucker Must Die. See, y'all got me over here conversing and talking and stuff and palaver. This is like killing my whole 30-minute thing. I got 10 minutes. I'll probably do longer if we keep engaging in this convo. Oh, I know the new Dead Island's coming out. But I gotta ask you, real DJ Fruit Loops, do you think, and I'm asking you too, Easy, if you know the game, do you think they're gonna have a song as hot as You Voodoo? Because You Voodoo, that's the song right there. Like, I used to restart the game over and over just so I could hear that. Hoodoo, you voodoo, bitch. Love that song. Like, it harkens back to that horrorcore sound I love. I'm not sure. Yeah, I saw the trailer. Like, they came out with a new trailer. I made a short about it. See, when I do reactions to videos, I don't, like, show the reaction to the video. I just watch it and then I make my opinion afterwards. I know if I were to do reactions, I'd probably get a lot more people, but I don't react well. When you're autistic, you know, you're not all, whoa! You just are who you are. I know for the PS Plus, Back 4 Blood is going to be on there. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not sure how I feel about History of the World Part 2 either. That movie should have came out years ago. Like, a lot of the OG cast have passed away. It's kind of like if they were to make a new Get Smart TV series. Don't get me wrong, the movie was cool. Like, Get Smart, the movie was cool. Steve Carell did a good job. Anne Hathaway was a good 99. The only thing I had against it was that their chemistry wasn't there. Like, they didn't have the chemistry. At least I don't feel like they did. Like, the movie had tons of funny parts in it, but like I said, like, individually they were good, but I didn't feel that chemistry. Yeah, they did, but yeah. Nah, I'm answering both of y'all. Yeah, they brought Willow back. And I haven't watched it yet because I haven't got back my Hulu. But the only reason I haven't watched it is I'm afraid, man. How do you top Val Kilmer in that? How do you top Val Kilmer is all I'm saying. And thank you, Easy. Like I said, the comedic chemistry. Like, don't get me wrong. Plenty of funny scenes. Funny moments, funny all the way through. But when they're together, the chemistry didn't feel right. And you can't teach the chemistry. It's like John Astin and the lady who played the original Morticia. Oh, well, yeah. I'm not saying it is. It's just Val Kilmer, man. Val Kilmer. Yeah. Oh, I like that too. Where they try to get all, what do they call it, meta about it? Where it's like, why are you mocking the greatness? If it wasn't for that thing you're making fun of, you wouldn't be here making this remake. But that's just how I see it. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm out of touch. I mean, I'm one of the few people that appreciate remakes just because it makes me hungry to go watch the classic. Oh yeah, no, that one there. Woo! Oh, too many times I've seen that. Too many times. And meanwhile, I still can't get a sequel for Attack the Block. Just a shame, I say, a shame. And you know what? I can't just pin that on Hollywood either. Because, yeah, oh God, they do that one a lot. Like, you remember, it was always funny that Silence of the Lambs came out, but people forget that there was a movie before that, not the same cast though. And that always tickled my funny bone. Like, oh God, they do that so much. Yeah, it's not. Manhunter. That was the name of it. It was called Manhunter originally. Had that dude from like CSI in it way back in the day. And Brian Cox was Hannibal Lecter. And then Silence of the Lambs came out. Then they did Red Dragon. But it was like, they kind of did Red Dragon twice, didn't they? Yeah. Crap's always funny. But that being said, I still appreciate good B-movie knockoffs. You know, the ones made by Asylum Entertainment. Like, instead of Transformers, we got Transmorphers. Patrice O'Neal did a whole bit about that. Like, great movies don't have crap titles. Oh God, the Tekken movie. Oh, Lord, don't get me started. The Tekken anime was bad. Did you see King of Fighters? And it had my boy Ray Park in it. But that Maggie Q is not Mai Shiranui. Who the hell was that was supposed to play Terry Bogard? I'm like, what is this? Crazy part is they made a sequel to the Tekken movie. They did a sequel. There's a guy named Daft Cav that covered it, and you know, sentiments exactly. But when you're gonna pick someone to play Mai Shiranui, yeah, they made an action. Yeah, they made a Tekken movie. They made a Street Fighter. They made a Street Fighter sequel, The Legend of Chun-Li. Yep, they made a Double Dragon movie. I remember that. They made a Super Mario movie. Had Bob Hoskins and Dennis Hopper in it. But, my phone's about to die. Oh yeah, well, they also had the cartoons. The cartoons were sweet. Like, if you remember the cartoons were bangers. You know, even the American ones. Yeah, they made a couple of Mortal Kombat movies. They made like 3 of them. And they had a TV show on TNT. Ah, as much as I'm loving this convo, I gotta delete this because it is gonna be over. I don't curse on stream anyway. Like, I never do the cursing. I need to get the stream. About to die. All right, people. I'm out this piece like bell bottoms and pet rocks. I wish I could stay on longer.
He say anything, he just say things I ain't never heard of. Bell bottoms and pep rock. I remember